Welcome to Hollywood Hits, where we bring you the hottest, the latest, and the most exciting in entertainment. I'm Ariel Tawell.
I'm Denise Cabello.
All right, Wes Anderson returns with his signature whimsical new project, The Phoenician Scheme, starring Benicio del Toro and Scarlett Johansson and pretty much everyone in Hollywood. But first on this show from the world of John Wick, Ballerina.
Neither did I.
Do you like to dance? I know a school where they teach dances. I could take you there if you'd like.
That looked like a little her.
You did. She has really pretty eyes.
Uh-huh.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller.
See, now I'm gonna want to go
Improvise.
fight.
Adapt.
You're going to go fight.
I need to
Sign
train.
some lessons.
I need to train.
And cheat.
Oh.
Welcome to the Continental.
Eve Macaro of the Ruscaroma.
I love how dark these movies look
What
visually.
a
Yeah.
pleasure to see you again.
But still enough to not lose it in the blacks, right?
Yeah.
Like
You have
Handmaid's
no idea
Tale.
what you just walked
There's been
into.
all these memes and stuff about people having to shut
There's
off
yeah.
every light to see it. Ooh, that's pretty.
I know.
They killed my father.
I know. Her training
This
was
isn't done until they're
extensive.
dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
This is crazy.
Everything was going different ways. Oh, cool. How very Harry
I
Potter
know.
of them.
You are him.
And then there comes the train.
And then the train is basically Harry Potter.
The one they call the Baba Yaga. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
Oh,
Keanu.
Keanu.
Isn't she wonderful?
She's beautiful, strong, awesome. Yes.
She's everything.
All the things.
All the things. Checks off every box on every
for
list.
real. Uh-huh.
That's Ana de Armas. So talented. She's starring along with Keanu Reeves, John Wick. So Ana de Armas, she is an assassin trained in the traditions of the Ruscaroma organization, and she's setting out to seek revenge for her father's death. Okay, that's the storyline. It's set in the world of John Wick. It was originally supposed to be released last June,
Okay.
but filmmakers decided to add some more action sequences and push it an extra year.
That fire water scene.
I know.
Oh, good
Super,
one.
super
Yeah.
cool. So this is actually taking place between John Wick 3, Parabellum, and John Wick Chapter 4. So
Interesting. Okay.
so it's in between there. So you're it kind of throws back.
Yeah.
Goes back a little bit. But let's break it down really quick. So
Okay.
you have John Wick. He's a retired hitman, gets pulled back in. That's John Wick Chapter 1. He's called the Baba Yaga, which is he's supposed to be like the boogeyman.
Yeah,
But it's
okay.
actually a Russian folk tale, and it's actually a witch.
Hey.
So it's kind of doesn't really apply. But
Nice
it's-
backstory, though.
But yeah,
Okay.
so that's kind of
Good
interesting.
research. Good research.
You have John Wick 2, which was in 2017, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum 2019, John Wick Chapter 4, 2023. And now we've got
Okay.
from the world of John Wick, Ballerina in 2025. So
But it's supposed to be in the middle of the.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay.
Ana de Armas said she trained for about 4 months combat training
You can see
and
it.
weapons learning. She would do strength training in the morning, 4 to 5 hours with the stunt team, and then another 2 hours at a gun range. So she's doing everything.
Yeah.
So they're saying the film has heart and humor
Yeah.
and action.
Oh my gosh, that one action packed. Talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one that's gonna have a lot of heart in it, and it's from a totally unexpected place. Because up next, from the mind of Stephen King, The Life of Chuck takes us on an emotional journey exploring life, death, and everything in between. between.
When you look up at the night sky, it can tell you stuff about your future.
So that's little him.
Okay. If this is not scary,
No.
and this is from Stephen King.
It won't lie to you.
Okay. I can watch it now.
Yeah.
It's pure that way. You might see a lot more than you wanted. But if you have heart, you have hope.
It's emotional.
And you have heart in you.
That's Mark Hamill.
The world, Chuck. Everything you've ever loved. Everything you see. Every year that you live, that world will get bigger and brighter. And more detailed and complex. You fill the whole thing. It'll be a universe.
I heard Mark
Isn't
Hamill
that
talking
wonderful?
about this in an interview.
Yeah. And then Jacob Tremblay, the little kid.
Yes.
He's like not a little kid
anymore.
So completely unexpected, right?
Yeah.
The Mind of Stephen King.
Yes.
So it's from one of his novels. So it's actually from the book If It Bleeds. If It Bleeds is 4 novellas, so like short stories.
yeah.
One of them is this movie, The Life of Chuck. 3 of the novellas have been optioned for for the big screen. So this one is all about Chuck, and it's his life told in reverse. So we're actually going to start from the end of his life, moving backwards
Interesting.
to the beginning. And in Stephen King fashion, there is going to be trial, tribulation, not the typical scary way we usually see it, but there are some like scary, suspenseful moments, heartbreaking moments in it,
Really
and
like life affecting.
yes, exactly. And so that's what people are really praising Stephen King and director Mike Flanagan about, because they're going into the characters, they're going into the everyday life situations that we all experience and showing it that way. They're showing the heartbreak. They're diving into that. So it's going to be really well told, and it's going to be something that you're just like drawn to in its uniqueness. So it's going to be a good one to watch, definitely.
Yeah. Great casting.
Yeah, great cast.
Great casting. All right, y'all. Next up, Nick Kroll takes us on an unusual Italian vacation. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Next, we dive into a world only Wes Anderson could dream up. Let's take a look at the Phoenician Scheme.
Keep wanting to say Mia Thermopolis.
At this
I know.
rescue workers are laboring to recover and identify the remains of Zsa Corda, international businessman, maverick in the fields of armaments and aviation, among the richest men in Europe. This was Corda's 6th recorded airplane crash. He is survived by 10 children, 9 boys, 1 nun. His daughter Lisa.
How does he do it?
I've appointed you sole heir to my estate, which you may come into sooner rather than later.
Why? It's been 6 years since our last meeting.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying. Corda Land and Sea Phoenician Infrastructure Scheme. My most important project of my lifetime.
Our objective, disrupting, obstructing, impeding, crippling Corda's enterprise in any manner possible.
Get the hand grenades. Today, tonight, and tomorrow,
I love
we rendezvous with every Titan.
the
Pretend
sharp
we
borders
agree
on
what we already
everything.
agree.
Yeah, it's
But in
crazy.
fact, we don't. We can't. Call it. Heads.
That's the best.
Heads.
Oh, Tom.
Is this supposed to be here? It was under the lunch
Hello,
trolley.
Michael Cera.
Who shot you?
He's so like innocent.
Help yourself to a hand grenade.
You're very kind.
Could you imagine falling in love with a man like me, by the way, hypothetically?
You're drunk on 3 beers.
Why are you shooting my ceiling?
This is a robbery on behalf
I understand that. I'm asking about my ceiling. You idiots are destroying a magnificent nightclub.
One thing you'll never know because you can't. The truth. I suppose I'm
So
moved
crazy.
by this absurd performance.
I recognize this assassin.
Oh no.
Suicide panel.
Where's the father? Take this miserable sin into the company.
So another Wes Anderson classic.
Yes.
Like total Wes Anderson go-to, right?
Yes.
So this one's all about a family business who Benicio del Toro is going to give his, like, all of his belongings to, right? And he's bequeathing them to his daughter, who's a nun. And
Yes.
so, and then, you know, along the trials of that, you know, all that shenanigans ensues, right?
Yeah.
But you've got like everyone in Hollywood
Yeah.
is in this
Yes.
movie. When you go to a theater to watch it,
You have to go to a theater to
it's
watch
going to
these.
look amazing.
Yeah.
Like it blows your mind.
Next up, when communication breaks down, the comedy kicks in. I Don't Understand You is a sharp, offbeat comedy about love, language, and chaos.
Call! Italy's calling! Okay, here's your itinerary. It should be perfect. Axel, no parties!
The pub.
We haven't matched with her yet, so don't get too invested.
Hi.
It's so great to meet you. Can we see your belly?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
So
they're
do all.
adopting.
It's in my front pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a lot of pickpockets
Oh my
here.
God, it's in my front pocket.
Okay, that's what I was trying to be sexy there.
You were not.
Dom, I make you a special reservation for your anniversary. Anything at all, call me. And be careful.
Be careful.
I didn't love that. Do you think he meant because I was driving?
Or because we are
Gay.
Again.
Okay.
This is the restaurant we're supposed to be at?
Yeah, it's authentic.
I don't understand you. Do you speak any English?
Vino.
I know what that word means. We'll take a whole case if you got it.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Cole? Dom? Can't see a thing.
Wait,
There's no
what's
power.
Oh my God. Who's an accident?
Was that the little lady?
This is a bad omen. What do we do?
We can do CPR. We took the class.
That was CPR for infants.
I know, so this should be easier. What was that?
Bones?
I heard her?
No.
Wait, but they say like that's
What are you
how hard
doing?
you actually
Getting rid
have
of
to
the evidence.
push for CPR. What are they doing?
I knew how important it was for my mother to have you
Oh,
here
no.
tonight.
Your mother.
See, you no go till we drink together.
Okay.
Go now.
I've been trying to get a hold of you because the baby's coming.
Oh no.
What? We need to go get our son right now.
You going to be dead.
What? I don't understand you.
You're going to be dead.
I don't want to be dead.
Why not? He's great. What's no defense? Stab you with that knife.
And then he was gonna drink that champagne. Accidents happen.
What's happening?
And we have a child coming. And I will not risk our family's life because she tumbled down a flight of stairs.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Oh.
I don't want to do this anymore.
No, this can't be like a thing we start doing in LA.
Yeah.
no. In LA.
Was that not just so funny to watch?
Bananas. Wild ride.
It takes you on this like picturesque, like
Yeah.
we're going on
Love.
a baby moon. There's
Uh-huh.
love, and then all of a sudden everything's snaps.
Death.
Yeah, death,
Murder.
everything- Yes, murder, everything.
Cover up.
But this is loosely inspired by the filmmakers Brian Crano and David Craig's Bumpy Road to Fatherhood.
Very loosely.
Very loosely based. People are calling it a comedic thriller. It premiered at South by Southwest this year.
Fun.
All right, y'all. Owen Wilson stars as an over-the-hill ex-golfer in the latest from Apple TV+. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Up next, we meet a man holding it all together, but barely. Owen Wilson stars in Stick, the latest from Apple TV+.
Hey, you're that golfer, aren't you? Bryce Cahill. Used to call you Stick, right?
Yep, that's me.
This guy was a big pro golfer on television, everything.
12th hole, big tourney. Sawgrass, I think maybe like 2009. Shanks one into the lake and just melts down. Full psychotic break on live TV. It was insane. There was clubs in the water.
I bet you can't even look at a club
Thank
after
you.
a train
Yeah,
wreck
thank
like
you,
that,
sir.
right?
Things were supposed to be different for me. I look in the mirror. I would not bet on that guy.
Although the divorce has been finalized, there's still the outstanding matter of the family home.
I object.
To what?
That's contempt.
We're not in a
Okay,
courtroom.
I feel like you guys are
Judy
ganging up
Greer.
on
Yeah.
me. My chair's not as high as yours.
She's so funny.
She is.
She's underrated.
Yeah, she is.
Court.
My chair's not
If you keep looking in the rear view, you're gonna swerve off the road. The question you gotta ask yourself is, what's next?
That was your rap dog?
That's all I got.
You're cupping your wrist a little bit. Did you hear that?
I can barely hear you.
Wait right here, Mrs. Nussbaum. I'll be right back. I found a kid who swings a golf club like a dream. What's your name?
I'm not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
Hey, get out of here. Who coached him?
His dad.
Why'd he stop playing?
His dad.
I'd like to try to qualify him for the U.S. Amateur Championship. I think he could win it all.
You don't need to cut the corner here.
Why go around when you can just go over?
Tell me you don't want to go on this trip.
I don't want to go on this trip.
Your
Do you
mouth's
both?
saying one thing, but those eyes are saying something
Do you?
else.
Nope.
Our march
I'll ride
towards
in a
world
little golf cart, though.
domination
Yeah.
A little drinky drink.
You sure about this?
You've been saying I need to move on. Maybe this is my chance.
You put everything you've got into this kid.
How good are you? Like, really good? Like, really, really good? Yeah, all the reallys.
And I'm just nervous. If it goes sideways, I don't know if you'll come back this time.
Is he your shot at redemption? This is your mulligan? We might need to skip out on this. I want you to bring the RV around. I'm going to be walking out, maybe running. When you see me...
I love Timothy Elephant.
Actually, this might not be over. Call me back.
Timothy.
Hello, French gymnasts. With Trevor Immelman, what a tournament we have in store.
This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
I'm used to it. People liking me just for golf, same as Dad.
You are my friend, and that's got nothing to do with how well you swing a golf club. I care about you more. Or like Butch and Sundance, like Thelma and Louise, like Turner and Hooch.
You know all those characters died, right?
How
No,
important
no,
for
Hooch
kids to
takes
hear?
a bullet and bleeds
Yeah,
out at
right.
the end.
Why? That's so unnecessary.
Owen Wilson back
Yeah.
on the screen, but this time it's not a film. It's a 10-episode series on Apple TV Plus.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's going to come out with first 3 episodes are streaming initially, and then week by week.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And we've got a 45-minute pilot, and then the 9 episodes that follow are half hour.
Okay.
Half hour.
Easy watch.
Easy watch.
Easy
So it'll be
watch.
good.
Yeah. And that comedy sports world is so easy to get hooked
Yeah,
on, right?
I was reading that people are comparing this. They're saying it's Happy Gilmore meets Ted Lasso.
That seems like the most perfect description. And I have not seen it yet, but I'm sorry, it's not going to be Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso
just
is
to
Ted
put it
Lasso.
out there, but
Yes.
it could be a close second.
It could be.
It could be.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see. But yeah, this is gonna be. It's gonna be good. We're seeing Santi Wheeler is the kid. He's played by Peter Dagger, who you said was actually. It's the first time I'm seeing him. You said he was.
I've seen him in one of the Insidious movies, which is scary.
Right. So this is gonna be a totally different audience who's gonna gain some more following to
Yeah.
this too.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got Judy Greer. How could you just not love her?
Love her. Anytime she's in a movie or a show, like funny, you know you're gonna laugh.
Yes.
So.
All right. We've got more from the world of John Wick with a clip from Ballerina next.
You're him. The one they call the Baba Yaga.
Oh, that's
He's just like the sweetest man in real life.
Right?
Talk about you.
Yeah, he gives up his seat for women on the subway. That's the kind of man Keanu is.
The front door is unlocked.
No, I mean, how do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have. That door will lock sooner than you think. You can still leave. You still have a choice.
Is that supposed to be their first meeting, it looks like, right?
Why didn't you leave?
I'm working on it.
Ana de Armas and Keanu Reeves on the big screen together. You see her, she's trying to make her way into becoming an assassin, and he just wants to get out. Really, really, really cool to see.
And relatable to a lot of different points in your life, right? When you're starting something and someone's finishing it, they're like, don't do it. But you're like, I have to.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. And he's very, very involved on set.
Yeah.
He takes, if they have a fight scene together, apparently he's just wonderful to work with.
Oh, I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it for sure. So those were great movies and series that are coming out this weekend, but there's a lot that we missed.
Yeah,
right?
A lot.
A lot that we missed. The biggest one, in my opinion,
Yes.
is Karate Kid Legends.
Yes.
That one looks epic because I don't underestimate the power of nostalgia, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like bringing that audience back. And you've got Ralph Macchio back.
Yes.
But now teamed up with Jackie Chan. So cool. You know that's going to be a good one.
Yes. And then the next one that we missed is And Just Like That. And you've got Sarah Jessica Parker back as Carrie Bradshaw, Cynthia Nixon as Miranda Hobbs, and Kristen Davis as Charlotte York Goldenblatt. So
another nostalgia.
Yeah.
Bringing it back. And I saw Aiden's going to be in this season.
Yes. And this is season 3.
Season 3. I need to catch up.
Yes.
And then another one you missed, if you need something scary, The Ritual. It's got Al Pacino and Dan Stevens.
Yes.
And it looks very scary.
Looks very scary. And one that I'm super excited about that I'm trying to catch up on is The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my gosh.
I love good reality TV. I can't help it.
One that I'm excited about for this weekend, The Phineas and Ferb season 5.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So it's going to start on Disney Channel and then the next day on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So we can stream the whole series and it's going to like nostalgia again.
Yes,
I'm so excited for that one. But
Yeah.
you know, you're going to get all of these details right here on Hollywood Hits. So thanks for joining us. Remember, you can connect with us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also watch the entire show on our YouTube channel and you can hear the entire conversation on our podcast. For Hollywood Hits, I'm Denise Cabello.
I'm Ariel Twell.
See you next week.